Hello, welcome to everyone in this video. That is lecture 20, already 19 lectures covered to solve the problem of the electricity magnetism book as well as for book of DJ Griffith electrodynamics, right? Some uh, part of electrodynamics, that is chapter 2 of DJ Griffith cover, and chapter 1 of electricity magnetism by Vasudev Ghosh, and chapter 1, chapter 2 and chapter 3 question 1 to 7 already we cover in the previous lectures. You can go through this description box, you will get the link, right? And also we covered the chapter 2 of DJ Griffith electrodynamics, right? So if you want, so you can go through this description box. In this video, we want to discuss question number 8 to 15 of this chapter 3 of this book, Electricity, Magnetism, Vasudev Ghosh. So let's start with question number 8 of this book. That is, says, consider a spherical shell of radius a with a surface charge density sigma 0 cos theta, where theta is the angle which position vector r of the point under consideration with respect to the center of the shell makes with z axis. Using multiple expansion, find the potential at outside, that is r greater than a. So you know the multiple expansion, potential of any point is nothing but the summation of the potential of that point due to monopole term, potential at that point due to dipole term, due to quadrupole term, due to octupole term, and so on. Clear? So now we wants to find out the each term, that is the monopole term, which says that 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught sigma ds, that is total charge. So if you find out, put the value of sigma, and ds is the a square sin theta d theta d phi, this is the surface area in the spherical polar coordinate, and if you integrate here, you can see sigma 0 a square are constant, 4 pi epsilon naught constant, sin theta cos theta. So if you take half, there will be sin 2 theta, there will be sin, if you take half, there will be sin 2 theta, and integration of sin theta is minus cos 2 theta by 2. If you put the value, cos 2 pi is 1 and cos 0 also 1, so this gives you 0, so finally you get 0. Next term, this is dipole term, which says that the 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught r prime cos theta into charge sigma ds. So put the value of r prime in spherical coordinate system, that is a cos theta sorry, this is, oh right, actually this is in the surface, so this is and in the surface the r prime is the r prime is the r. This cos theta sigma is sigma 0 cos theta, and ds is the a square sin theta d theta d phi. So aq will be common, and the cos square theta and sin theta d theta d phi. So integration of d phi is 2 pi, and this can be written as cos square theta d of cos theta. So you need to put a minus, because d of cos theta is sin theta minus sin theta d theta. So integration of this cos cube theta by 3. If you put this value, this will gives you minus 1 whole cube, so this is minus of minus plus 1 1 2, that there is a 2, so this 2 will gives you 4, so 4 third pi and aq and sigma 0, and this is 4 pi epsilon r square, so this is nothing but the p, right? And the quadrupole term, this is a quadrupole term, quadrupole term. This quadrupole term says that 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube r square 1 by half 3 cos square theta minus 1 d sigma. Actually this is for source point where the charge is situated, and this is the field point. Okay, we need to use r prime, but I just use r. So at surface this r equals to a square, and this is written here sigma equals to sigma 0 cos theta, and d is equal to a square sin theta d theta d phi. So integration of d phi gives you 2 pi, and in this you can integrate. So if you take this cos in the inner side, so this is cos theta minus 3 cos q theta, and d of cos theta is minus sin theta. That's why this is interchanged. So integration of this is cos square theta by 2, and this is 3 cos to the power 4 theta by 4. So put this value. This cos square pi minus cos square 0, cos square pi minus cos square 0 is cos pi is minus 1, but whole square gives you 1, cos 0 is 1, so 1 minus 1 0. Similarly this is 1 minus 1 0. So finally you get 0. So at a result you get that this is 0, second term gives is p 4 pi epsilon naught rq, and third term will be 0. So finally total will be the second term, that is p by 4 pi epsilon naught rq. Next question, consider a charge distribution in problem 6. You remember this was the problem 6, there was a charge, 4 charge situated at that point, and this was the quadrupole moment tensor. Okay, find the potential at any point in this xy plane. So you need to find out the potential. So from the previous question we already know there is the potential at any point is the summation of the potential of that point due to monopole, due to dipole effect, and due to quadrupolar effect, and so on. So for monopole effect we can take, this is the formula, 1 by percent 1 by r, and summation qi, this is the total charge. So the total charge gives you 0, so this is 0. Dipole term, term 1 by 4 pi epsilon, and this, or you can write in the dipole moment formula, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon r cap dot p vector by r square. So you need to find out dipole moment, that is summation ri vector qi. So put this value for first charge plus q, the ri vector is a root 2 I cap into q, second charge minus q at that point, this is j cap into minus q, third charge also add minus I cap into q, and the fourth charge is this. So if you added this all, you will be get 0, right? And so the dipole potential due to the dipole is 0. Next question, phi 2, sorry, next that is the quadrupole term. This is 1 by 4 pi summation ij xi minus xi xj by 2 r to the power qij. Here you can see there is only two term are exist, others are 0. So here we take these two term q11 and q22, that is 11 means the 2 are x, so this is x square, and 22 means y, so this is y square. So if you take this and putting the value of q11 and q2 and this was the 12 q square and minus, that's why there is a minus arises. So finally you will be get this expression, and this is in coordinate system, or where r and x are mixture. So if you wants to in single system, so x can be written as r cos theta and y can be written as r sin theta. So you will be get this expression. Next, go to the next question. So that the quadrupole moment vanishes of spherical charge distribution. Actually this is a statement given in these books, but I cannot solve at this moment of this question. When I can do this, I will give you this PDF file, but if anyone can do this, you must comment in the comment box, right? Go to the next question. Question number 11 says, show that the average electric field inside a sphere of radius a containing arbitrary charge distribution is given by this. For a spherical sphere of radius a, the average field will be like that. This was already solved in the this book, that is Electricity Magnetism by Vasudev Ghosh. You can see there says there is a p point charge q. So for that the electric field at here will be 1 by proportional q by r q r. Okay, so the now if we consider that is the charge density rho, so the average field will be 1 by that is the total volume, and integrate over the volume, total over the volume. This is was a small volume, so in total integrate over the volume, and this is the total volume, so this will be the average electric field. So this can be rearranged as like that, using this value of electric field, so, and taking 2 minus here, such that we can prove this formula actually. taking the minus 1. Here you can see that is the vector containing P is minus R above the expression. So here you can see this is a charge density. By Gauss law, you know the electric field at the inside point is like that. So if you put this charge density, here you can see here this is like a charge density. Just compare this. So you will be get this electric field inside this. So this average electric field will be like that. Okay, and this is taken considering the a point charge only. By principle of superposition, you can take as a total charge distribution for any charge distribution. This can be also says this is the same things. Next question. Suppose 3-point charge minus q plus q minus q respectively at this 3 point. Find the approximate potential correct up to order minus 2 r to the power minus 2 and electric field up to the power minus 3 at the point any from this origin. So potential of any point is given in the summation of these terms. For monopole term 1 by 4 pi epsilon r summation of total q charge, and this gives you minus q by 4 pi epsilon r. Dipole term 1 by 4 pi epsilon r square summation ri cos theta, this. Put this value for first one, that is 0 a 0. So 0 a 0 at minus q, so this r is a and this was cos theta, and second one is plus q at a distance, this is a cos theta, and third one is minus q at minus a, so q minus a cos theta. So finally we got this one, that is the dipole momentum. So if you added this, because we need to take up to r to the power minus 3, quadrupole term gives you r to the power minus 3 term, that's why we stop here, only take this 2 term. So if you added these two, you will be get this expression. Now okay, so this is the potential, this is the potential, and now the electric field can be find out from this potential using this formula equal to minus grad phi, and in spherical polar coordinate system this gradient is r cap del phi del r, and this is theta cap 1 by r del phi del theta. So if you take the derivative, here you can see q by 4 pi epsilon as a constant, so taken as a in the outside from this bracket, and r cap del phi del r, and this is del phi del theta. So if you derivative with respect to r, this is minus 1 by r square, so this is plus, and this will be minus 2 by this. Similarly for theta, there is 0 and cos theta is minus sin theta, right? So this gives you just taking the r square by r cap, and in these two term taking into account, you will get this answer. This is the electric field, right? Go to the next question. Find the dipole moment about the surface of a uniform charge density charge disk of A having a surface charge density sigma. So the dipole moment is given as this formula, putting the value of r in this polar coordinate system, because this is a circular disk, so we can take polar coordinate system, and in the polar coordinate system ds is this r d theta dr, putting the value of xy, and then taking into account the integration, r is integrate first from 0 to a, you will get this equation, and for theta integration you will be get this one. If you put the value of 0, sin theta 0, sin 2 pi 0, similarly cos 2 pi is 1, sin cos 0 is 1, so minus gives you 0. So this 2 and 0 means total is 0. Clear? Go to the next question. Suppose a sphere of radius a, center at the origin, carrying a charge density this is the volume charge density, where rho 0 is the constant and r is the spherical coordinate system, so that both monopole dipole moment charge distribution are 0. So you need to prove that monopole dipole moment are 0. So for monopole moment, rho dv, rho is this and dv in spherical coordinate is this. So integrating d phi is 0 to 2 pi for r, and this is theta. For r, this gives you ar and r square and theta. So if you put this value of a, this is a square minus a square, that gives you 0, and 0 is 0. So finally you get 0. And dipole term, this was the dipole term r vector. So r vector in spherical polar coordinate system, rho is this and dv is this. Okay, here you can see that take I cap into this, j cap into this, k cap into actually sine square theta multiply here, and this is r term and this is phi. So for phi there gives you 2 pi, or no phi, we need to integrate phi. So for r you get this expression, and if you take the phi integration, this cos phi gives you sin phi gives you minus cos phi, and there is no phi, that is phi. So if you put this value of phi, 2 pi and 0, this gives 0. This is also 2 pi and 0, this gives 0. So these two terms 0, only k cap is present, and this is 2 pi written here. Okay, I think I miss this 2 pi. So right here 2 pi. Okay, this 2 pi must be present, and this can be written as sin square theta d of sin theta. So this is sin cube theta by 3. There is a 2 pi, no problem. But sin pi is 0, sin 0 is 0, so you will get finally 0, right? Go to the next question. Here says a sphere of radius r centered at the origin carries a charge density like this. I think these are the similar fashion like that, just like a similar fashion. Okay. Find the approximate potential at the z-axis on from the sphere, or show that the quadrupole term is the most dominant term in the expression of the potential from the sphere. So you need to find out the monopole, dipole, and quadrupole moment, and we got monopole, dipole are both 0. Only quadrupole term is present. From the previous question, we already proved that the monopole and dipole term are 0. We just repeat this as the same thing as question number 14. Monopole and dipole will give 0. Only we need to check the quadrupole term. Okay, so this is dipole term is 0 also, same things in question number 14. Now comes into quadrupole moment. This is the quadrupole moment formula, putting the value of r square sin cos square theta, and this is rho, and this is dv. Now integrating over the r, you will be get this expression over the phi, this is 2 pi, and finally over the theta, this is the expression. So you will be, if you put this value of r to phi, and this integration can be written as 2 sin square theta, that's why we taken as half, is 1 minus cos 2 theta, so this gives you 4 theta, and this is so you will get this expression, and if you put the value, finally you get that expression with r. If you take at z distance, this r can be written as z. I think you can do this calculation. If there is any problem, you must comment in the comment box. So with that question, we cover up the question of chapter 3 of this book, that is electricity and magnetism by Vasudev Ghosh. In the next video, we want to cover up the chapter 3 of DJ Griffith book. Okay, so in the next video, we will try to solve the question asked in the DJ Griffith book by DJ Griffith book, that is the electrodynamics. Okay, for any query of this according to this question, you must comment in the comment box. And this is all about me, and this is my contact details, and this is my YouTube channel detail. Go to this channel, you will get the others video. Share this video to your friends so that he or she also get benefit. Subscribe this channel if you new in this channel, and those already subscribed, thanks for subscription. Press the bell icon to get the notification of upcoming video. So take care, we will meet in the next video as soon as possible. Thank you.